Hi, good peeps, and welcome to the Lovely J Podcast. I'm Coco. I promise y'all, listen, I'm not going to do it this time, though. But I've been doing podcasts saying I'm going to post them. But then when I sit back and think about what I said on them, I don't post them. So that's probably why you have not been seeing any new podcasts come out of me. Currently, I'm up here at Bojangles in Troy, North Carolina, getting me something to eat. Because I had to get chicken wings because I'm trying out the hot ones. The hot sauces. 3 different bottles, 3 different wings. And just seeing which one I like the best. And I can tell y'all right now, that box I got with the heat of like 4 to 5, I like all 3. All 3 of them. The Verde, the Rojo, and what's the name of this other one? Verde, Rojo, Barcadia, or how you say it? Barbacoa. They are all good. It's kind of like a sweet, heated barbecue sauce. That's what it tastes like. Meanwhile, y'all, we finna back up out of here, and I'm gonna drive and talk. I'm ready to get back home now. Y'all know I don't like staying out too long. I got work to go do. But that was part of my work too. So I figured since I was in this area, I might as well grab up some wings and things. And go ahead and try those sauces out for TikTok. And you can get those sauces off my TikTok shop, Jamie the Advocate. I'm going out this way because I want to go by the light. Okay, but yeah, the sauces are good and definitely good with chicken wings. I mean, literally, I could have poured the whole bottle on there. If I didn't have to do some more videos, I could have just poured that whole bottle on there and ate it just like it was. And the sodium is not too high. You know how a lot of sauces be and the sodium be high? Well, it's not too high on these. I like that it's got the fresh taste of the peppers and the ingredients. You can freshly taste them. I mean, just my kind of good time with a chicken wing. Oh, I can only imagine. What if I would have cooked them chicken wings myself? I know that would have been good. Yeah. But they pretty good though, y'all. So y'all go into my TikTok shop and order up before they sell out. Because y'all know that's the hot ones. I think they have a YouTube show. And where they be having celebrities come and try out the wings. And the sauce gets hotter and hotter. Y'all, that sauce is good. It's absolutely tasty. And I got some mac and cheese and some mashed potatoes with gravy. And I feel full and I barely even ate anything. I barely ate anything. Maybe when I get home I can finish the rest. Because they actually made that good this time. This Bojangles did. And they gave me a big cup of ice water, which I really needed. Thank you, Bojangles. Some places be hounding you. If you say you want some ice water, they act like you done told them it's the end of the world. Like you done prophesied some bad news to them. Okay, so yeah, I'm headed home. I got things squared away now. I had to come take care of some tax business. And got it done. I don't know if you're over properties and things. It's good to try to do everything before the due date. But I've been working so much, I got behind on a lot of things, and it just slipped my mind. And so instead of just signing the paper at home and sending it back through the mail, I had to take a trip up here to take care of the business. Yeah, I'm gonna take this back way home, simply because I want to see the trees. So let me tell you what's been going on in my life. And probably about the podcast that I'm not going to post. Because I think all I really just need to do was talk out my feelings. And I did. And I feel a lot better. Oh, I was supposed to be journaling. I brought my tablet so I could do some journaling at the park. Well, I was going to do the park up here in Troy. But I'm on the back road now, headed home. And I gotta hurry up and get home because I feel a sleep coming on. Yeah, might have to pull over. But I was going to do some journaling to get a lot of stuff off my chest. I just got a lot going on right now. And listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't know how anybody else see it, but a new relationship, it's big for me. It feels, it's not heavy, but it's big. It wasn't planned. It wasn't even thought of, and then it just boom happened. So now I'm trying to adjust my life to this newfound thing, and it's okay. It's okay. I just got to get my priorities straight. That's my thing. Because this was a horrible month for me in sales. It was good in some things, and other things it was horrible. I did not get my house cleaned out the way I wanted to. Y'all know, it just feels like the more I am cleaning this house out, the more things keep coming in. And I know I'm literally like emptying out things till there's nothing in there. And then next thing you know, it's something else coming in. It's almost like somebody has my stuff, my things, items and clothing and jewelry and makeups and products. They emptying out my shelves, and then when I'm cleaning the spots out, they go back and fill the shelves up. And I'm like, didn't I just do that? Didn't I just clean that part out? So, yeah. The invisibles are always up to something. Let me tell y'all some good stuff, though. Let me tell you. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's why it's hard for me to look at people and call them less than. Even though I know they doing me wrong. This is the thing about it. I know they doing me wrong because I've seen them do it. I've seen on the camera thousands of times now. Well, hundreds of times. Probably not thousands. But plenty of times I've seen on the camera who my oppressors were. They were not strangers. They were not that old. Some of them were, some of them weren't. But treat people the way you want to be treated. Because eventually you're going to reap what you sow. If you don't want people coming in your house doing you the way you taking things from you and misplacing and moving things around in your house, then don't do it to nobody else's house. Because it's going to catch up with you. One way or the other, it's going to get you. If it had to take you down psychologically, like you're trying to do to me, it's already done to you. It's going to grab you mentally, I promise you. If it don't cause you to hurt yourself. Because you do not do good people like that. Just because society says it's okay, does not mean that it's okay. It's not okay to treat people bad. To try to manipulate people's minds and play psychological games with their mind. Oh boy, you better go around. You better go around. I don't care how. Oh, do y'all hear this guy revving his motor behind me? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Revving his motor behind me. I'm like, you better go on around. I pray he slow down. Oh, please slow down, dude. This dude is driving so fast around these curves. It's like watching, what's that Paul Wall movie? Fast and Furious? That's what it was like. Oh, man, look at him. I know that joker didn't pump the 100 just like that. He went from 0 to 100. Anyway, even in driving, treat people the way you want to be treated. I don't care who I'm around. I do pay attention to what people do to me. But you know what? Most of all, I pay attention to what God says I have to do to them. I just feel like God's way is the only way. It's the righteous way. It's the right way. And it's the safest way you can live. And it's also a way you can preserve your life. Because when you do things according to His word, there's a hedge of protection on you. Just like with this dude behind me, the way he was driving. I mean, y'all should have seen it. So treat people the way you want to be treated. Love people. If you're going to love people, the best thing you can do is go ahead and grab up you some Corinthians and learn the correct way to love people. That way you don't be envious, you don't be boastful, you don't be unkind. You learn the way to love. Love is not rough, it's gentle. It's gentle. It gets tough sometimes. And it's hard to love people when you don't know how to do it the correct way. It can be hard to love people. But once you learn the correct way to love, it's nothing to it but to do it. And that's the way I see, because this world is lost and it's full of hate. And as long as society is saying, go ahead, treat this person bad, blacklist this person over here, blacklist that person over there. And you know what? Let me tell you something. Being blacklisted probably was the best thing that's ever happened to me. Y'all just have no idea. Yes, it's hard going through the things that people put me through and the hoops I have to jump through. But when I jump with God, y'all, I can't tell y'all everything, because the left ain't got to let the right know what they doing, right? So I ain't going to tell you everything that comes in the midst of it, but I can tell you that it's the best thing that ever happened to me. It actually put me in a position where my heart was desired. I was desiring not to be blacklisted, but I desired to have peace. And if I had not got blacklisted, I would not have the peace that I have right now. See, because the blacklisting brought about changes in my life that I hadn't been paying no attention to. And there's a thing sometimes when you start going through the heaviest of loads and burdens, and everybody gets to doing stuff to you, and you feel like the whole world is against you. Sometimes you got to step back and look at yourself. And that's what being blacklisted did. It allowed me to step back and look at myself and say, okay, girl, these people doing things to you. Where are your weak spots at? Let's work on those weak spots. And so I worked on my weak spots. I'm still working on some weak spots. And that helped me to be exposed to people who don't like me. It made me stronger in those areas. Now I can stand around people who do the gestures and things and try to make me feel less. I can stand around them and still love them. You know what? I'm around them all the time. I still can love them. And it's not wrong in God's eyes that I love my enemies. It's not wrong. Sometimes I think the Bible said that because He knew the biggest enemies and the biggest betrayers were going to be your own family, your friends. It was going to be people you know. It was going to be the people you already love. That's why we got to love our enemies, because it's not strangers. It's people we know. Somebody was telling me one time, go ahead and pray this prayer to, God will do this, God will do that to him. And I like, I can't pray what you pray. My spirit ain't the same like yours. And they like, why? I said, because when I start praying for God to come at my enemies, I got to be careful, because my enemies is a lot of family and friends. I don't want nothing to happen to them. Even though they're doing some things to me, I don't want nothing to happen to them. I do not want nothing bad to happen to them. Yes, I want God to get them in the position where they can see within and correct themselves. I want that, but as far as bad things happen, no. I don't want that. How is that going to edify the church or even bring any type of joy to my life praying on somebody else's downfall. No. Heck no. But I just want to stay in the posture of love and forgiveness. It takes a lot of forgiving. And if you ever get blacklisted, just be prepared to forgive every day or after every phone call. Or you just got to have a heart for forgiveness and don't hold on to that stuff. And because we love people, we're going to pay attention to you. But we're not going to keep counting up everything you do and save it for a rainy day to use against you. We're not going to do that. Because that's not what love does. Love does not keep no record of right or wrong. And being that I'm saying that applies to another issue that I'm going through too. But love doesn't keep no records of right or wrong. Love is just what the Bible says it is. And you come out better just forgiving people and going ahead on with your life. Y'all, I am sleepy. I don't know if I talk myself to sleep or what, but I am sleepy and I've got to put this pedal to the metal and get somewhere and park. I'm about 10 minutes away from home. So let me keep talking. It might help. Whew, eyes heavy. Yeah, so love doesn't keep no records of right or wrong. So those of you who've been going tit for tat or keeping records, you're in spiritual error. That's not what we're supposed to do. That's not what children of God are here for. We are here to restore people back to God. Get them back to where they can get their life again and start again and become new creatures. Because if you're repenting like you're supposed to, we're becoming new creatures daily. Because in each day, we doing something wrong. You can be Miss Goody Two-Shoe, Mr. Goody Two-Shoe. But somewhere in our life, we doing something wrong. And that's another thing, too. That's why I don't like when certain people hold us up on pedestals. Don't hold nobody on a pedestal. Not your preacher, not the teachers, nobody. Of course, now, being that they know more than you do, they're supposed to be better, but that's not always going to be the case. Sometimes they'll know more than you, but that don't make them no better than you. So instead of putting them on a pedestal, put them on your prayer list. When you see them in error, put them on your prayer list. Go talk to them. But don't think they can't make mistakes too, or that they, are perfect beings. They're not. However, though, being that I said that, I just want to also include, don't accept no spiritual abuse from nobody either. If you see them treating you wrong, you get yourself up out of there. Get up out of there, because that's not what God requires you to do, to sit up on the leaders that are leading you astray. No. If you're not getting fed, get somewhere else. And of course, I always pray on it. I know I used to have people look at me, oh, Jamie, we never figured you were like that because you always talking about God. Yeah, I'm always talking about God and praying at the same time. The reason why I'm talking about God is because I'm trying not to fall into temptation, because the temptation is just as much at me as it is anybody else. So, and the way I keep my mind straight is to keep my mind stayed on God. So I talk about God a lot. I write about God a lot because that's what's in my heart. But far from perfect, I failed at some temptations. I failed miserably at temptation. And listen, I'm going to tell you, I had this one temptation I failed at. I've been beating myself up ever since. I'm forgiving myself, but still beating myself up too. At the same time. So, forgiving and beating up. Yeah. But yeah, I forgive myself for what I did. I'm not going to beat myself up no more about it, but I do forgive myself about it. And because I love myself, I'm not going to try to hold on to those records of how many times I messed up in life and all that. That's where we go wrong at, trying to hold on to things that they are former things. They're in the past. We got to learn how to let things go so the new things can come in and treat us right and love on us. Because I agree, we've all been through enough of heartaches and pain. We've been through enough heaviness, darkness. Some of us are in the valley right now, but we're surviving by the grace of God. Because His grace is sufficient. Y'all know what? I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm finna go make me a dentist appointment somewhere. When I get back to my house, I'm gonna make me a dentist appointment. I'm not trying to go into 2027 with these same raggedy teeth. I'm just thinking about that thing. I only got 3 at the bottom and half ones at the top, which ain't but one. I don't know if that's 2 teeth or just one big molar. Might be 2. They gotta get cut out. Well, I got 3 at the top. Gotta get cut out. Possibly 4 gotta get cut out at the top. And that's it. And then I can get me some fake ones. Some false ones. Yeah. I was thinking about that. I don't need to let time keep passing by and passing by. I need to find me a dentist who's gonna work on my mouth. Because I'm sitting here hearing myself talking as I'm talking. Because I just had a tooth pulled the other day. But as I'm talking, my tongue keeps flipping between these 2 little teeth. And it's tickling me because I'm not used to it yet. Oof. Sorry, y'all. Pull the seatbelt off because I'm almost home. I'm on my road to my house. Got here just in time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to park in the yard. And I'm going to close my eyes for about 5 minutes to re-energize myself. If y'all got COPD, you understand what I'm talking about. Or if you got any type of chronic illness or pains, and after you've been out through the day, this is what people don't realize, is it takes so much. It takes so much to do simple tasks. And no matter how good your mind is, it says, yes, I can. It's up to your body what it puts out. Dang, almost hit me. Well, he gotta let me through. Why? Dang, I almost got hit. Hey, girl! Hey, Keith! Huh? I'm going home now. Huh? I had to go pay some bills. Where you going? Okay. All right, then. Well, you have fun. Love you. Bye. That's my little grandbaby. That's my girl. That's Emery. She kind of woke me up. Emery, my girl, she going with her daddy. She wanted me to know she was going. See, now that's love. Now, if you can have a childlike love, see, children don't know no better. So what they give you is what they give you. They give you their true self, you know. And I just love that. Emery, one thing about Emery, she wanna be up under her grandma, and I'm gonna let the baby be up under me. I sure am. I be tired sometimes, but God always give me the strength to get up and do. That's why I was saying I'm get here and park and might sit here in this car for about. Oh, I'm parked on the wrong side. Let me see. Am I gonna do it? Well, anyways, y'all, I'm home now, and I'm gonna go ahead and close my eyes down for about 10 minutes before I even get out the car. It's hot too. peace, love, and happiness. Y'all have a great Friday, because that's what it is. It's Friday, July 31st, 3:10 p.m.